Hello. This is a blog video concerning all the shootings of black people and other races by police because they're quote unquote in fear of their lives. Why are they hiring such scared people? Why are they hiring such people with hatred and racism coursing through their veins? Why is America so comfortable with that? With this quote unquote being tough on crime? This is social commentary. And making social commentary about what's impacting you is not racism. I don't know who's dumb enough to think that. I have a master's degree in social work. Social work is about society's impact on human beings and the other way, vice versa. Humans' impact on society. One thing we can say, I call them Obama and Holder killings. That's basically what they are. You know, the police and white racists couldn't get to Obama and Holder, so they're taking it out on individuals. And we have one of the weakest justice departments in history under a black man. Can you get that? Plus, Obama and his administration are militarizing the police forces all over the country. Note, he and his children and his children's children will have to live in the society he is creating. It doesn't make any sense at all. He's Bush 2.0. He's done things that Bush never would have thought of doing. And this is a quote unquote black man, not an African American, because his daddy is African, straight up African. And so I don't understand it. And the Attorney General, Miss Lynch, please. These are clear-cut violations of people's human rights. They've made cases against killings from the civil rights movement that are 20 and 30 years old. And you're telling me that the Attorney General and the State Department can't make cases against these police? They can't come up and find out what happened. They can't go to the state where this young kid was rolled up in a mat, and the people at the school said he crawled in there and died and suffocated upside down. Give me a fucking break. And don't say anything about me, language and stuff. There's a report, a survey that people who use curse words sometimes to make a point are intelligent people. So, you know, white people claim to know what's reasonable. And Donald Trump brought it up, so it's out there. He said this Mexican judge and possibly a Muslim judge could not be objective and fair to him. He's put that out there for discussion, so it should be wide open. He's saying their background and their culture and what they bring with them makes it impossible for them to be fair and partial. So that is true of every judge, white judges. Get it? Do you understand? They say they're fair and objective and impartial, and they can remove themselves from who they are. That's a freaking lie. Nobody can do that. They bring their own biases and prejudices with them. They don't know what reasonable is. How can you know what reasonable is when you built a country on genocide of Native Americans and slavery of African Americans? How can you possibly have a definition of reasonable and get beyond reasonable doubt or reasonable doubt? How can you teach that to a jury? You don't know the definition of it. There's nothing reasonable about racism and how Europeans have taught the whole world to be racist and that to think that whiteness is the gold standard. The WASP is white, and everybody else that claims or the WASP say, okay, you're white, they know better. The WASP, they've given you an honorary membership card. It's like not top shelf. You like bottom shelf, middle shelf, white probably and stuff. They go Italians, or they're saying that Arabs can come over here and they're considered white. and some of them are as dark as we are and stuff. So that's a bunch of crap. And so, but they want to increase their census. I read a report about this a long time ago. They want to increase their census using Mexicans. Mexicans are some of the most dark people. They got Africa coursing through their veins so much. So the white man can do something with this one drop rule if he wants to, and get off of this insanity that he's perpetuating and stuff. So they want some stuff to jump off. Racist police have infiltrated